Good morning, guys. How y'all doing? Came on to do a quick read before work. Been thinking about y'all. Get some smoke for y'all. Clean up that energy. Look at that. We got a nice cloud of smoke. And we're going to start out picking a card, see who it's for, and we'll go from there. We got strength at the bottom. Oh, and it just slid right out. Maybe there is kind of calling your attention to the fact that you need to be strong at this moment. There might be something coming in that's gonna kind of test you in a way. So being strong is kind of like the foundation, right? And always remembering that we do have that those angels and spirit guides and guardians kind of in our energy and in our surroundings, right? So we need to remember that, we have someone there always, no matter what. All right, tell me who the reading's gonna be for. What sign? Which sign needs the reading today? Taurus! Looks like you've been investing, you're watching your investments grow, or you've been waiting to kind of see more from the places where you've been investing, right? So, seeing a lot in the air right now. Okay. All right, so we got Taurus energy. Okay, tell me about the collective. Tell me about Taurus. Okay, we got Chariot. So you could possibly be dealing with a Cancer. And it looks like you've made a decision to move forward on something. And together with the investment, this feels like a business opportunity, just because like you've invested and you've kind of been watching your investment with that Seven of Pentacles. And then now we're moving straight forward, and we've got the protection of the divine. We've got balance here in the Chariot. Okay, tell me more about Taurus. Okay, we got a couple cards there. I'm just going to take them. We got Death card, Seven of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. Okay, so now it's starting to feel a little different, right? Because we've got the Chariot that's moving forward, but then we got the Death directly next to it. So it's like you're like 100% committed to putting an end to this nonsense, right? To people deceiving you, because Seven of Swords is all about deception and about being trapped in your head. You know what I mean? About spending too much time and energy in your head about people who are deceptive. You know what I mean? I feel like you're putting an end to that. That's done. Okay, tell me more about this. Got a couple cards here. Oof. And the Death energy is heavy in this. We got Ten of Swords right under the Chariot, Seven of Cups underneath the Death card, and Ten of Pentacles. Ooh. Wow. So continuing on in that line about the things you're not going to put up with, right? Right? It feels like this energy here is kind of like the confusion. It's like the confusion, it took you down, all the way down. See, with the Ten of Swords here. But you're beyond that now. Your focus is this Ten of Pentacles, right? You already have your Seven of Pentacles, right? Because you've been investing and you've been kind of holding on to what you have. So like you're over this deception, this confusion, because it's basically a lot of the same. This and this feels very similar, because here you're down, but it's like a mental breakdown because of all the confusion here, with all the different things that may have contributed to this breakdown. Right, let's see. I'm gonna get some I'm going to get some of these. It's calling my attention to this. And I'll take that minute to thank my little assistants on the other side for your direct messages, interpretations, explanations, images, and everything else that you do for me during the readings and at all times, just like protection. Ooh, don't get too excited now. We just need a couple. Okay, let's get a couple cards for this situation for Taurus energy. This one seems to want to come out. What is it? Overwhelming passion. Your passion has no in-between. It has no intention of behaving itself, of being polite or measured, or just or impeccable. It is a passion that will throw you in all of your attempts to keep control off balance. You're madly in love, like Paris and Helen of Troy, and unstoppable in your desire like Zeus, who is the greatest hunter of absolute pleasure. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is talking about love, although we haven't got any cups out here. Maybe this is in the past. Maybe there was overwhelming passion in the past, and that's what caused all this confusion. Let me get one more card for Taurus energy. And we got two. We got in someone else's shoes and relax. So we usually hate those who remind us of ourselves, and our same faults seen from outside are exasperating. Marcel Proust said this. Another one born under the sign of Cancer. So when you really can't stand whoever is facing you, just think that perhaps it is merely a mirror. Be prepared for a mea culpa. Okay. And then we got relax. I certainly don't have to explain to you how to relax. When an oracle predicts relaxation, you are already comfortably sitting in your favorite armchair or stroking a cat, real or imaginary, on your lap. No one knows better than you how to enjoy slowness, calm, and the pleasure of a faraway sound. Time that flows powerlessly has never seemed so sweet. So really what this feels like, it feels like you may have been in a relationship that was very, very passionate, overwhelming, right? And because of this in someone else's shoes, it's feeling like this could be a twin flame type situation where possibly you and your twin flame, you couldn't stand to be near each other because you were so much alike. And the things about yourself that you don't like, you pointed those out and they stood out in that other person. So like this could be part of why this didn't work and why you weren't able to get to this Ten of Pentacles energy with this person, even though you invested plenty, right? And it's kind of like telling you, yeah, this was a very strong, passionate affair, right? That possibly triggered you that much into this mental breakdown and into this like confusion because it was your twin flame and because it was someone that was so similar to you. But now the universe is calling for you to relax. you need to take some time away from this, right? This looks like it's been very traumatic and kind of a very strong learning experience for you right now. So you're being called to relax. Take that time for yourself. Maybe get into some water. Water can be really healing and cleansing, especially when you have heavy energies on you like this, like exhaustion, feeling like this failed, just negative feelings. Water can really be cleansing for you. So I'd say take a soak, get in a sauna, jacuzzi, something like that. Something where you can really relax and just kind of take steps to let go of this. We already know that you're moving forward on letting go of this because we've got the Chariot and the Death card. So you're moving strong. This is like the strongest moving energy here in the deck is the Chariot. So you're strong in this stance. I'm putting a death to this. So this situation looks like it's over, but right now you just need to take some time to rest and to heal from the situation. I love you guys and I gotta go, so I'll see you on the next one. Bye.